welcome to Let's Get Stringing. Today I'm stringing my head Radical MP with RPM blast 18 gauge 1.20 millimeter, and just want to shout out to WYK channel for giving me some pointers with these bass clamps on how to operate them easier and faster. So while I string this racket, I'm going to practice what he showed in his short video. I believe he has a Pro Comet string machine. The top machine clamp is a little bit different, but the base clamp looks the same. Stay tuned. Okay, I was gonna say the difference with his machine clamp is that with it down, he's still able to lock the base clamp. However, on mine, I can't lock it unless the machine clamp is in the up position. Then I can lock it. Then I don't know if he has gravity clamps, meaning that if you drop the top clamp, the base clamp automatically unlocks like that. So, and the other day I did some maintenance, cleaning out the debris out of these teeth, and I've also greased up these pivoting or hinge points with some oil. Put some oil there, and also there's a ball bearing down there, another hinge point. I greased that up too. So with the combination of the two, hopefully I can make the gravity clamp work better. So we'll find out. By the way, the bubbling sound that you hear in the background is one of my many aquariums. I breed African cichlid fish, and I put them up for sale on eBay. So if there's anybody interested in getting some African cichlids, hit me up. I have some videos in my other fish channel if you're interested. This time I'm not gonna bother with the power pads. This racket with the oxidic technology is already smoother. I mean, more comfortable compared to the previous Radical version, which is the Graphene 360 Plus version. I mean, winter's coming, so I do want to keep the tension on the lower side. So I will only do 48. With no pre-stretch. There's so many different ways to start the mains. Today I'm gonna use a different method. It's not the Yuzuki method at all. So I learned this from somebody online. So I'm just gonna grab both ends from the head through the throat. I'm gonna put my starting clamp on one of them. Okay, so I chose the right one, and immediately I pull 48-pound tension on the opposite string. So now this string is receiving the full 48-pound reference tension. So I'm doing quite a few things different today. This is the first time I'm stringing after I put these white tapes on the bottom. This should help me string the black color strings, because there's a contrasting color so I could see better. Okay, the guy said to do like this in one motion. It's just like anything, it's hard to get used to it without practice, so what better way to put it into use by practicing during the actual stringing. So when I play this back, I could actually see how effective it is. So like on this side, I could just do it like that. That came off pretty easy. I'm gonna pre-weave this string. Now start pulling the right side. Get the starting clamp off. This string is now at reference tension. I want to make sure this is showing 48 pounds. Wow, that base clamp is kind of hard to close. Thought I've adjusted both sides to be pretty much equal in resistance. Something else I learned from some other stringer is that he doesn't go 3 and 3. He goes one left and one right at the same time. Like for example, I got both of these strings. He likes to get both of these open ends towards the stringer, and he'll pull both of these back to back right away. I just did the right side, left side, so makes sense I go to the left side first. And the other thing that guy showed me is that it's usually hard to press this button. He said that it's easier if you nudge up against the lever of the bass clamp and then press. Then it sort of falls into your hands easier. Otherwise, it's just gonna snap back and then knock off the bones out of your finger. This is still in 2 motions, so I don't quite like that. I like to get things done all in 1 motion so it's quicker. Did that one pretty good. So this is how he does it. He'll get both of these strings to face the stringer at the same time, and he goes ahead and pulls it. Doesn't matter which side first. how it has to switch hands like that. I mean, in time I'll be able to tell which way is faster, which way is slower. That's pretty fast. Grab. Okay, we got a skipped grommet. Both top and bottom skips. On the last string, so this is a 16 by 19 pattern, so on the last main strings I give it a 10% extra. Tie off knot tension. Gotta tell you, that lubricant that I put did smooth things out a lot. Like now I'm able to lift the clamp like that, but it still wouldn't open, you see, because it's pressed up against the frame. I think I just scratched it a little bit. I hope to get faster and faster at it. Eventually I want to get each string job done in under 30 minutes of time. Don't know if that's possible with this stringer and equipment, but I'll certainly try. Because this is a thinner gauge and my grommet holes are already stretched out, that's why I'm using the Parnell knot. Let me ping my strings for evenness. Looks like this side of things are a little bit higher. pretty good. Let's try it again. Very close. So that starting method worked out. You know, I'm finding it easier to just lift up on the clamp and pull it right down to activate the gravity release. My only concern is that I don't want to damage the string in any way. So I want to push. Don't want to force it down, just kind of ease it down. This one won't open up, see? So in this case, that's why I need to release this first, and then that'll go down. learned my lesson from before, so I'm not gonna cut this out. In some cases, you misweave most of this bed down here, or let's say if you misweave one of the cross strings in the upper part of the string bed, and you only found out about it at the end, towards the bottom here. Instead of removing all the cross strings out, bottom up, you could just keep the bottom string, keep the correct ones weaved, clamped off, unchanged, and just try to open up this top tie-off knot, and then undo it from the top instead. That saves some time because there's less strings to remove. I've seen these European stringers, they'll keep an owl over here. So I suppose I could do that too, but I wouldn't know where to put my thing though. I don't have a hole like this guy does. Maybe I keep it like that. I'm finding that this white tape helps a little bit, but since the sides, these side parameters are not taped, it's still black, and I still have a problem looking at it. As stiff as these RPM blast strings are, it's actually not that bad to string, because they put some kind of a coating over it. That makes the string on string friction much lower, because they slide much easier. Yeah, I did that in one motion. That's pretty good. Release both top and bottom clamp. And that's what I'll do from now on. Try doing one motion with just one hand. It's mostly my left hand, I guess, because I have this pinched nerve symptom in my left neck, so my left arm is not the most nimble. So it's so much worse compared to my right arm, put it that way. Guess I don't really, with this string, I don't really need that owl, because it's a waste of time having to pick that up and dropping it down. And I forgot to pre-weave ahead. So I might have to weave 2 now, just to catch up. I clamped this one too close to the frame. I want to keep things consistent as far as that distance to the frame is concerned, because that has to do with how much drawback is allowed and how much tension loss is experienced on each pull. Let me know if you want to see me do a video on how I maintain the claws of my clamps and where to apply the lubricant, because I've just proved that it makes such a major difference with my clamp and unclamp speed, because I used to have a hard time releasing the top clamp. It won't open, especially one with just the back of my finger like that. It was beyond there so tight that I don't have enough strength to lift them up, lift the lever up. But now it's no longer the case. Look, I don't know if you can see it. I'll do it kind of with my middle finger, lift it up and drop it right down, all in one motion. Thank you once again. Thank you to WYK, I think, for showing me the tip on video. before I go too far, let me just check for any misweaves. Looks good. Got 2 more crosses left, plus enough to reach the tension head, and I can cut out this much extra. I don't have enough length. string is so slippery. I like to pull them out of their dents or notches right away, so they don't start forming deep notches right away. I made this out myself. People are interested on how I made it, watch my other video. I have a video on it. Okay. All done. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.